I'm going to tell you a story about facing my fears. When I was a little kid, I could see the spirit world and was troubled by the spirit world. I had seen a lot of ghosts growing up, and those entered into my dreams and started to haunt me that way. There was a time that I had seen things come out of my closet and just kind of stand there and look at me and then walk away. But when I was a little child, I had this reoccurring dream to where I kept facing this window, and it was storming outside, and I would stand there staring at this window, and every time that I would brighten my eyes up like this, the lightning would go off and there would be thunder. But when the lightning would go off, there would be an old lady and 2 or 3 children standing outside the window. They wouldn't say a word. They just stood there and stared at me with kind of evil grins. But I had that reoccurring dream for several years, and one day it just kind of stopped. And then I used to live in this house, this big yellow house that which is now torn down, and I wasn't really scared of that basement, because it always seems like I'm scared of basements, and because I used to actually have a bedroom down there in that basement. But in my dream, every time I would go down to the landing, I would become very unsettled, and I could feel like I get all tingly, and I could feel something was watching me and wanting to come up the stairs to get me. So I would run back up into the room, and I would shut the door, and then I would wake up, and then I would have that dream again, and I would go down to the landing. I'd start to go down the stairs, and then I would get that feeling again. I'd get all tingly and frightened, and I'd go running back up the stairs and slam the door shut. So one day I finally got sick and tired of being scared of that basement. So I went down to that basement, and I just started yelling, "Spirit, leave me alone!" And it just kind of started laughing, and I started getting that feeling again, and I said, "I am not scared of you anymore. Leave me alone and get out of this house now." And I just stood my ground, and I stood there with my fist like this, and it knew I wasn't going to move, and I was not going to budge from that spot, and it knew I mean business. And then all of a sudden it was peaceful. I had conquered my fear, and I never had that dream ever again.